I'm Cindy Walter at the International Quilt Market here in Houston, 2011, and we're in the Clover booth, a company that we know all over the world. And I have the honor and pleasure to interview one of our most famous quilters. You will all know her, Nancy Zeman. So with Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you again.
Well, it's great to see you, and thank you for spending time with our viewers. You have a new product.
We do. It's the Trace and Create e-template. You can make e-tablet and paper tablet keepers for Kindles, iPads, and the notebooks.
Totally cool.
Yes, yes. So these are faux electronics. Let me just show you one that's really for real. And they're stiff and work right in here.
What a great idea. Oh my gosh.
Then if you didn't have electronics, you could use the same template to use the $2.95 tablets, the paper tablets. So they're all made with one set of templates, and I'll show you how to do that.
Great. Nancy is definitely one of the best seamstresses I've ever known. I watched your program for years, and I've learned so much from her. And it's nice that you've brought a lot of products to us from Clover, haven't you?
Yes, I have. I have a fun time I have a licensed agreement with them, so I'm able to do that.
Yeah, it's great.
So here's the tablet keeper. It's die cut.
Oh.
For all the three sizes, and you trace this. It's called Trace and Create. So you trace within the die cut area. Here's some fabric that I'll put down on the table, and you place this down, and I'll put it along the fold of the fabric, and then you trace within the die cut area. I'm tracing the medium, which is the size for the iPad. And you trace around the edges.
What a clever way to make a pattern instead of having to, because you can't see through most fabric to chase it, so what a great way.
And you add a layer of stiff interfacing like Peltex. You create a strap, and in the instructions I show you to create a strap, perforated fusible interfacing.
Now that's a Clover product, right? Is it a new one or?
This was brought out when I designed bags for them.
Right.
For handbags. So we are now using these for handbags and for the tablet keepers. So you fold along the perforations. I tell you how long to make these, where to put the Velcro. You add a hardware piece so you know where the strap is placed. You place the template down along the edge. And in the die cut area for the medium size, since I'm making the iPad size, you just slide this down and you draw so you know exactly where to place the strap. You put the strap down along that edge and stitch along both sides, and then 1 inch to the end. And I can show you that in a minute, right here, in a second. Then the lining piece or the interior piece is next, and you need to know where the elastic should be placed to keep your electronic piece into position. So I'm using the blue line. I'm going to place it in the corner, and then there's the elastic mark, die cut area, and you mark on all 4 corners where the elastic should go.
Oh, that's great.
You can cut elastic, or to get fashion colors, buy headband elastic. Headbands, and cut them up. These are fun. And stitch the headband or the elastic to the lining sections at each of those marks that you made. Then put the interior to the exterior, wrong sides together. I made a little spine, and the spine is placed down the center. And then you stitch 3 sides. And in the middle, we have pre-cut plastic.
Okay.
Because you have a $500
computer of some kind.
Yes,
yeah.
And you want to keep it, so you stick it in the pocket on both sides, stick. The last step is to add the binding, and you can use your favorite binding technique, or this is called fuse and bind.
Now that's a new product.
Brand new.
Wow.
You stitch it on, then you fold along the binding perforation, fold along the perforation again, and to this side, and you stitch.
I'm going to use that right away. It's a brand new product. I love the fuse and bind.
So then it's complete, and you would have your Kindle or iPad or your notebook product, slip it underneath in the elastic, and you're set.
Very clever, clever, clever. You know, Nancy, thank you for bringing all of us so many great techniques. I mean, how many millions of things have we learned from you? I don't know how you.
I wouldn't say million.
Well, a lot. I don't know how you dream it all up. Can I ask you, was your mother a seamstress or your grandmother? How did you get started?
My mom was, and
yeah.
yes, but my background's in clothing and textiles and degrees, so.
Yeah, very talented. Thank you so much for showing us this. I'm Cindy Walter here in the Clover booth, and we're going to peek over and look one more time at that fusible binding, so follow me. And so here we're still in the Clover booth, and I've met one of their demonstrators that has the new product that we just mentioned, the fusible binding. Tell us all about that.
Oh,
wait,
awesome.
Introduce yourself first.
I'm Fran Ortmeyer.
Oh, Fran, of course, I've known you for years.
Yes.
And you know, she's mic'd too, so now she's double mic'd. Anyway,
Do you want me to take it
I don't
off?
think so. It's okay.
Okay.
Anyway, Fran, tell us about the binding.
Well, the binding is awesome. As you saw in the previous episode with Nancy, it's so simple and quick. It's a fusible webbing. It's perforated in the middle. So you're going to take a 2 to 2.5 inch strip of fabric. It can be biased or non-biased depending upon what you're doing and the look that you want. You're going to fold that fabric and press it because you want a crease in the center.
And you fold it and crease it right on the perforation there.
Right. Well, you don't have this in here yet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So then you're going to lay the perforated part right over that press seam, and you're going to take it and fold it down and use your handy dandy little iron. And it irons on, it fuses, and then you've got instant bias. Now, if you want to put that on your quilt, all you have to do is clip it and stitch it down on the machine so both sides are done perfectly. It's really great. The other great thing that we have is called our Fuse and Gather. And everything that you see these days has a ruffle on it, whether it's a child's garment, a purse, or a woman's blouse, or skirt, or bottom of the jeans, whatever. This is a fusible strip that has 2 rows of stitching. The stitching is already on there. All you're going to do is lay it wherever you want it gathered, take your iron it down, and you're going to pull your threads. And as you pull your threads, this gathers.
Isn't that
amazing?
So cool. I can't tell you how many things I've gathered.
I know. And you know, if you have a shirt that's a little baggy in the back, put a strip of this, put a ribbon across it once you've gathered it, and put a little bow. It's just adorable.
I don't think any of us have a shirt that's a little too baggy in the back. But anyway.
No, I don't either. We can hope.
No, but for around a lot of garments, I mean, a lot of little things I've gathered all the time.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah. Interesting. I want to back up. That's a wonderful product, and but I want to back up one more thing to the binding. Do you turn it at the corner and you work it now just like it's a regular binding? So do you have it sewn on? Something you can show us?
Yes, I do. It's sewn on the little coaster, and as you can see, we've done a mitered edge. And when you do the mitered edge to go around the corner, we have these wonderful clips that you just clip and you keep going. So I would have this folded, I would miter this, and keep going around the edge. So it's very simple, very easy. I mean, it's just amazing. It's going to make quilting as well as crafting, you know, much more fun. I think they're going to get a lot more creative with it.
The clips are cool. Does this mean I can throw out my clothespins?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
That's a great idea. Well, good. I'm interested to test this because, you know, binding is something that is a little bit not difficult, but it's hard to make it perfect, and you want it perfect.
And you know, these clips are great because you can put it here, and as you're stitching in the ditch, which, as you know, is right by the seam, this is going to tell you on the back side, which is clear and you can see, if that stitch is going to catch on that binding or if you need to move that binding down a little. This tells us it isn't.
Oh.
And if you know you've stitched your binding on the back side, there are loops and holes that you have to go back, and these clips take care of that. So the clips and the fusible binding are just, it's a great combination.
And they're packaged like this?
Yes, they come in 5 and 15 yard put-ups.
Is it available at the store already, do you know?
It is. It's been in the distributors for probably about a month now, so the store should have it.
And if our viewers want to see the product or more, Clover's website is
Clover's website is www.clover-usa.com.
Right.
And it's going to be on the back of any of our packaging or our catalogs, so if people have any information with Clover on it, that's going to be there. Or just Google Clover and it'll give it to you.
Great. Thanks for showing us
You're
that.
welcome.
Us viewers, our viewers know that us quilters love new tools, new toys, and so the more the better. The only thing better than new fabric is a new tool to make it easier, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
Now we just need the time to do it.
Oh, no, yeah. Well, I have the time, I think. Well, I'm Cindy Walter with Quilters TV here at the International Quilt Market. I hope you enjoy seeing some of the new tools out there to make our play easier.